Everybody, this is StarValley's grand opening town hall meeting, October 6th. After 3:30 p.m. We got everybody showing up from StarValley residents to newcomers to people hopefully moving into the city. So we will be getting kicked off soon. We've already gone through a couple of the things that we plan on addressing, but the meat of it is about to get started. So let's stay tuned and see what everybody's up to. Yo, yo. What, are you hiding under the table already, my man? Like, someone's hiding under the table already, and we haven't even gotten started. Yo, you don't want to be there right now. Just wait until later.
Hey, and y'all could cut y'all mics on loud. Nikolai, since she's gonna be close to the speaking. That squiggly line that you like to call. What's that squiggly line called?
It's called a teal day.
Hit that till day.
Skip, you hit T slash E, sit in the chair, you sit down.
Got the whole gang in here.
You just look like a fucking dolphin. That green house is in the wrong location.
I think we're just waiting on Brune to get here.
The attorney.
Yeah, the attorney. Notorious already. First day on the job was last night. Oh man, that's funny.
The attorney.
That's right. That's how you know they're a good one. Someone's reckless driving their way over here. I love it. That's dedication. That's dedication to be a part of this. I love it. Is there anybody else that we're waiting on other than Brune? Just so I don't start as soon as he gets here. Listen, man, arrive at home, okay? Even if you got to arrive in order to actually be a part of it. So don't go reckless. Oh God, no! Please don't. There will be more town halls, I promise. We do this once a week. And besides, these meetings are forever because I'm going to record these, post them in the Discord, and all that stuff. So
Yeah, so can you get stuff?
Don't worry, man. We got like a lost member here representing.
yeah, we do. All right. Yeah, so I'll take this opportunity to go ahead and explain that. The tradition after these meetings that we've kind of created is to do Night of Living Hell. It's a mouthful working title, but essentially what it is it's our version of the Purge. What happens is, as soon as it's toggled on, the script kind of handles everything for the player. The twist is every AI ped or NPC is coming to kill you. And when I say every single one of them, they will come out of nowhere with a bus and run your ass over, okay? They use any and all means to kill you. Some of them come up to you with hatchets. Some of them shoot you from afar with a SMG or some sort of rifle. Like, it's like I said, the script handles everything. It randomizes the ped's weapons. It gives the player their weapons. It will handle your death when you die. But essentially, the gist of it is the perk of this kind of night is it's a pay per kill. Every single time a player gets a kill, and they have to be the one that actually kills the ped, they get paid. There's a multiplier that increases the longer you're alive and the more kills that you have, which increases the multiplier increases how much you get paid per kill. Every single kill you get increases the multiplier, which directly pays you more per kill. When you die, you lose money automatically taken out of the cash or the bank flow, whatever one actually has it. But you also get paid as this, night goes on. But the best way that you do it, welcome to the show, Mr. Broom, fashionably late. Everybody, our notorious lawyer. But yeah, essentially, Night of Living Hell is our purge night, where it's basically a pay per kill kind of thing, and we encourage everybody to work together because it's players versus peds. But I'm gonna go ahead and we'll bullet point finish the rest of the change logs. Let's see. New boxing ring has been set up. It is not marked on the map, but ask around. I'm sure you'll go ahead and be a part of fight night soon if you ask the right people. Go Postal. I'm sure everybody knows where that building is if you know GTA map. That marker is no longer on the map, but if you approach the door in the parking garage, it'll automatically set you up with the Go Postal job. That is a way that you can find the black market shop, because it's a random chance. It randomly selects what shop you're going to deliver to, and you actually deliver to the shop sales guy. So it could choose the black market, or you could just keep going and deliver to random shops around the city. Either way, you're going to get paid per delivery. You also have a chance to get crypto sticks, which you could go to Smoke. What's the guy's house? This is a GTA guy. His house. You could go to Lester's house and turn those in. As long as you successfully complete the mini game there, you could turn those crypto sticks into actual crypto. Crypto is once again back into the city on the QB phone only, which is your dubbed in-city Android phone. The GKS phone, which is F2, is dubbed the iPhone in city. So if you hear somebody say, yo, I got some crypto, it is only on your Android phone, not your iPhone. Major balances to the crypto. Just so everybody knows, when you buy crypto, 15% tax on all your purchases to the crypto. This is so you can't just go ahead and do a short sale right off of the rip and make a shitload of money. You actually have to buy when it's low and sell at the right time in order to make a profit. Do not come to me if you're not making money, because, yeah, it's balanced. Boxing ring, locations marked into the change logs. Like I said, we'll be posting locations that aren't marked in the map but are still hot spots inside the Discord so everybody still knows. FIB heist, like I said, back in. We have 45-minute cooldown every single time you run it, but you still can run it with multiple people. Dive tanks, so you could dive a little bit longer, increased by a factor of 6, so I believe you can actually stay down for close to 12 minutes, somewhere around there. But you could definitely stay down a lot longer than it was before. Crafting system has been updated to remove certain recipes from the bonus yields. This is to prevent an exploit that would basically completely remove your need to grow. You can no longer get double yields on bricks. Your double yields still everywhere else, go ahead and still apply. The spin wheel to casino has been corrected. You'll now go ahead and get a free spin every single day, so it's not marked on your map, but everybody should know where the casino is, basically near the start of the freeway coming out of the city on the east side of the map. Go in there, lobby, as long as you buy a VIP membership for $5,000, which it doesn't disappear, you can spin that wheel once a day. You know, various prizes from casino chips to cash to bread to a whole car. If you didn't know this already, I'm going to go and let you know now. Clothing, $500 every single time you save an outfit. That is basically our version of you just purchased clothing at a store is when you save the outfit. If you just go ahead and change your clothing, there's no charge, but all you are is renting those essentially because you can't hot switch back to them in your closet. The bank robberies are a very lucrative payout, even more than the FIB heist, so they have had their police requirements upped 1, 2, 3, and 4, respectively. Fleekas are the easiest ones. The thermite charges that you have to do to get into the bonus banks, you now require 2. Polito and Pacific, which are the big ones, require 3 and 4. Like I said earlier, police and EMS, you guys have their markers back on the map. I can confirm that now because it's on mine, and I'm moonlighting as a police character just to confirm that. Arcade blip is removed. Same with the StarValley Arena and the Diamond Casino, but those things are still there. You can still go to the arcade, play all the arcade games. The farm, it is still there in the location, but the map markers have been removed to remove the blinking map. And then everybody knows now that where the town hall is. So that's kind of the gist of the updates since our last town hall meeting. I'm going to go in and open the floor to everybody in just a second. There's one thing that I want to bring up with our RP session last night. I know I did a little bit of breaking the rules by spawning in the tank. I wanted to go ahead and kind of push it a little bit, but I want to go ahead and suggest, because not everybody knows this, but RPGs are a thing that will be regularly part of our server. As all of you guys go ahead and get your crafting up and you're in a gang, you can actually craft an RPG weapon. The way you get your ammo, though, is by the hardest heist that we have, and it's only soloable. And when I say soloable, you're going to die many, many times before you actually go ahead and get in there. And the bonus loot is RPG ammo. So it is the rarest item on our server. But because the criminals have that and many other advantages that we don't need to discuss, I would like to open it up to being able to give the police a little bit of what I would call the National Guard. They could go ahead as sheriffs, which are the highest ranks in police, pull out a tank, or the Annihilator helicopter. I would like to give them that to balance out the rules of engagement. Because if enough of criminals get online and they have RPGs like I did last night, and we're armed to the teeth, we could blow up a tank with enough of us. So we need to at least give them some way to take us out, because honestly, in my opinion, criminals are kind of OP compared to the police at the moment. So that is what I would like to start with. I will open the floor to the police first. You guys go ahead and give me your comments, questions, and concerns on that.
No, go ahead. I'm trying to unmute my mic. Okay, so yeah, so I don't know if you guys can hear me, but first of all, let me introduce myself to me. I'm the sheriff here. I am the chief. Dingus is the other chief, and Skippy is the police officer that will be with us as well. So that's us. Here we are. Dingus, go ahead and ask your question.
Somebody talking? Oh, I just can't hear shit. Yeah.
So on that, I kind of addressed that a little bit earlier, but there are just some vehicles that I have set the speed limit in the server, and there are some vehicles that are just not properly tuned on the modding side. And I, unfortunately, as much as I would love to be able to crawl into their freaking files and change every single vehicle that we have, because trust me, I have poured thousands of hours into trying to figure out how to mod someone else's car in order to bring them into our specs. But there are just some things beyond my control. So what I can do, and this is, like I said, what I have arrived at after doing all this, what I can do is give you guys the kind of vehicles that can match those. Or at least give you the firepower to stop them.
Now, when he says impound, it means either depot or at a high price. So,
And that's what I was...
yeah, we're gonna put it in depot. That way,
Yeah.
there's a price to get it out. So, impounding, you have to go through the police to get it.
Yep.
The depot, you get it out yourself, but there'll be price on it. So,
Yeah.
we have a limited. I talked to Smoke about that. So he said we agreed on 25,000. Is that what it was? Smoke, I think?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Smoke, confirm. I think that was. Yeah,
We don't want to go crazy with it.
yeah. And I think that's reasonable. Yeah. And I think that's pretty fair.
Keep it fair with 25,000. Or yeah, so. It's,
Throw something out there. Sorry, cut off. But on the criminal side, if you're out there crashing the walls and doing all kind of crazy ass driving, at some point you need to get out and RP that your car is broken down. Like that's not realistic. You need to at least go pursue a foot chase or something like that. That could lead to different RP.
let me.
Yeah. I'm I'm glad you brought that up. I want to address that with everybody here. I don't mean to cut you off, Genghis, but that is definitely something I wanted to discuss. Your doctor, guys, is on it. If we had EMS on here every single day, the same that we have like the police, then the doctor wouldn't even be available to you. You'd have to wait for a police officer to come to you, or wait for that 5-minute timer to send you to the doctor, to the hospital itself. And I don't want you to have to wait 5 minutes every single death. I know sometimes shit happens. You fly out of your car, even though your seatbelt's on, blah, 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 blah. The doc is there for that reason. But when you are in the middle of a scene, people are recording, people are streaming. Don't mess it up by just dropping some script into the middle of the scene and then walking away. You're dead when you die in the middle of a scene like this. Like if somebody wanted to walk in here and shoot every single fucking one of us, all of us are dead. And the scene's still going on. You don't call it until the scene is over. You know what I'm saying? At that point, yeah, see, we have EMS. There's a lot of shit going on the East Coast, and, everybody's got... So, but we have EMS. They will be on and all this kinds of stuff. But to address the doctor dropping in the middle of a scene, when you are doing shit like that, do not call your doctor in the middle of a scene. That can get you a ban if it's repeatedly misused over several times, because we want everybody to be able to play. That's why we've kind of built this system of the server to be able to do offline stuff and online stuff. Cops don't necessarily have to be on, but we have the cop system turned on, when they're not there. We have a lot of things that other servers don't have. But that also creates things like this. Use them correctly. That's all I'm saying. Use these systems correctly. In an RP situation, it needs to be just like it would be almost in real life. That's how we want you to RP. We don't slap a whole lot of rules at you for RP. I'm sorry, one second. We don't slap a whole lot of rules at you for the RP. I don't slap the book at you because I fuck up all the time in RP situations. So, RP it like you would in real life. That's our guiding star.
All right, so with that being said, when they're down and we're in the scene, like the Diamond Heist or whatever it is, we shoot you, you're dead. How do they know when to call it out?
So, perfect. I love that you asked that question. The perfect example, yesterday, when we were doing a bank robbery and y'all arrest Smoke for the final time. I was with him. I was his hostage. I was the mayor as the hostage. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little pissed that my cops let the mayor just go ahead and get shot in the head execution style. But that's the RP. You know, that's the RP that happened. It's cool. I understand it goes that way sometimes, but I waited until y'all left me bleed and y'all just ran away with Smoke. There was no one else around me. I only had another dead guy inside. You know, that's when you call it.
Let me explain something with that. I didn't even see it. All I saw was.
And so I 100% figured that because I couldn't hear a word y'all were saying, but I knew you guys were having a conversation with Smoke. So I knew, just because of my development mind, I knew something was going on there. I let it play out. I just played as like I was an NPC. You know what I'm saying? I kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, he said I got some girl. I got girl hostage. I think he said girl hostage, but I honestly couldn't see anything. I saw his arm up.
Yeah, so Smoke, do you want to go ahead and do that animation on me real quick so everybody can see it? Just so if that kind of thing happens again, because that's a 5M. I got it. Hold on. Here. Come here. Alright, if somebody has a pistol, yeah, Birdie, come do that animation on me, where I'm the hostage. This is what it looks like, y'all. So if you see somebody in either of these positions...
Yeah, apparently this one doesn't work.
What is it, the combat?
18.
The Walter P99? 1 second. Is this the one that's in the, Okay, but it is in the ammunition store where you could buy it? Alright, good, I want it. Alright, good. So everybody has access to this, so that you could use it for hostage situations.
Ammo, though.
Oh, good golly God, you're so needy. What's your ID? 3.
I promise y'all, I am a professional criminal who doesn't have an arm.
Yeah, we're still at Town Hall. Alright. Or wait, yeah, I was gonna say, Smoke, can you TP him here just to get him in? Alright. Oh. Which one? Birdie. That's a you.
It is the F1. It's the F1 citizen, and you can
Take hostage.
take hostage.
Yep. T/TH is the actual like keyed command. And then if you want to execute them, you left click. TH. Yep. Tony Hawk. But that's what that looks like, just in case you don't see one or one of them. One pet is gonna look like they're being carried around like a plastic model at the clothing store. You know, like they're just carrying around one of them. And then the other one's gonna just have his head. If you don't see another character, it could almost look like he's putting the gun to his own head, but he's gonna basically be putting a gun to someone's head. And they will be yelling, "Take hostage," you know. And then also, with this scenario brought up, we don't want every situation to be we arrive on scene, and I'm not even just saying this to the cops, I'm saying this to the criminals. Not every situation calls for I'm going to fire off immediately. You know? We want it to escalate to that, not be we're all shooting our guns right off of the rip.
Don't do this hostage thing if you got to be at the store in 5 minutes, or if in real life you got to go somewhere. Because this usually takes a couple hours in a hostage situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Prepared, it's gonna.
Yeah. But, and that's, you know, these are pretty situations. Some of them do take a while. Some of them end quickly. But be prepared for all of it. Thank you, Bertie. I appreciate you.
All right, and then actually, I'm glad you brought that up because that was what I was going to bring up next. So, but before I talk about that, my new officer is he in Discord? Hello? He's online.
Oh, yeah.
Can you teleport him here?
Yeah. I got you.
So get out of the car.
I got you. Yeah, Les. My twin.
When you introduce yourself when you get in here. This is our newest officer.
Oh no, this here is Mr. Les right there. There he is. That's the officer.
There he is. So we have him as the officer, and he is actually promoted up, right? So back to the permit thing. If you were coming to the police department, fingerprints, ID, serial number on the gun will be logged, and then the permit will be issued after all that is done. No more handing here the permit, candy, Halloween, whatever. You do have. There's a process. I know in certain states you don't need to do it, but in this Los Santos County,
StarValley.
or StarValley, this is a permit. That's the process you gotta do it. Fingerprints, logging of all the guns that you want to have permits for. If we catch you, pull you over, we find a gun on you without a permit, we're gonna seize the gun.
I would also say seize the license as well. You would have to register each weapon with the police, essentially.
If we find that there is no license and we find a gun on you, it's going to be a big, hefty fine. The second offense will be a fine, jail time, or in our jail cell. Which brings me to my next thing. As you guys know, that the guy that I arrested him last night.
Yeah, Mr. Mayor went to prison. I just want all you criminals to know. Mr. Mayor went to prison. So when you guys go to prison, I did my time. I don't want to hear it.
I did arrest him. So that, we're pretty hardcore. We're basically looking for shit, and we're gonna look for shit on. According to the Discord rules, we just as dirty as you can, but we have to go by the book dirty, right? So, just so you know, it is in Discord. It's part of the rules.
Yep.
Any questions for us? You're a turd me.
With that being said, I do want to say, cops, now that we are starting to get our judiciary fielded out, and I want to let you guys know, I am talking to somebody about being our judge because I would like to pass that off so it's a little bit more of an impartial thing. But staff and I will pretty much kind of feel it out, figure it out, and we are looking at getting somebody a judge. So all I could say to the cops, I got 2 staff members who are volunteering to help you guys learn the flashlight, the evidence bags, and the evidence storage, cataloging, and your tablet, so that all of that stuff can be built. Smoke and Brandon have been volunteering to do that for y'all. If you guys would like the training, they can help you know the system. I know some of you may know the procedure, like real life procedure. They can help you learn the framework that is how you do it in StarValley. You know, the flashlight is basically something y'all should have on you at all times. Even if nobody's at the scene, if you get to the middle of your map and you're on the marker of a call, basically, that you got, an alert, you should break that flashlight out and start looking for evidence. There's probably evidence of a vehicle wreck, which is scratched paint. That is evidence stuff that you could log inside here. If it was a shot call, you could pick up bullet casings. If it was fingerprints, like when y'all go DNA, like I'm telling y'all, if you guys are fingerprinting people and doing it correct inside the tablet, you guys could find those fingerprints at a crime scene and then link them to a crime. Take them before a judge, get an arrest warrant, and all of this shit. Literally, you guys will be serving arrest warrants, breaking down houses, all this kinds of stuff. Okay. Okay, yeah. So what he's talking about, these 3D models don't necessarily, when you're looking at the back end of a vehicle and you're looking at a license plate, that license plate is literally for show. That vehicle has a assigned license tag that is different or maybe different than what you are actually seeing on the vehicle itself. The only way to properly check a vehicle and the license plate on it is to pull out your K menu, which is your tablet, officers. You have to search their name under profiles, pull it up, and it literally tells you every single thing about these guys with just their name. How many vehicles they own, the properties and their address, the licenses that they possess, any tags that y'all have ever put about them so that you can take notes, essentially. Their photos, if they have ever been photographed by the police and entered into this database. Like, I'm telling you, there's so much information in this tablet if y'all use it correctly. And that's what the 2 officers, the 2 staff, Smoke and Brandon, are offering to do for you guys to help you learn that. Yeah, my boom man.
Oh my god.
It's a little in camera. Can you hold it up just a little bit higher?
Oh my god, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, there you go, dog. Perfect. Hold that boom right there. Hold it right there. All right. But in all seriousness, so does anybody else have anything they would like to? Cops, did you guys get everything?
We did. So I want to add to the license plate thing on the motorcycles. If you're driving around a city and you're being legit, whatever, you don't have a license plate on your bike, which you indicated that it is a game thing. So
Yeah, you can't go by the 3D model, basically.
we're not going to enforce that rule. So basically, if you are at a crime and you're committing a crime with that motorcycle, and we catch you doing a crime with that vehicle, it'll go to the impound for.
Oh shit.
Make sure you guys eat in here.
Yeah.
You're gonna die.
I got. I was. All right. Hey, Mr. Doc.
Yeah. So basically, if you're doing a crime with a motorcycle and it has no license plate, if you're doing a crime only, It's basically that's how we're gonna check it out, and we're gonna check your ID. We're gonna associate your ID with the motorcycle, and then it's gonna be impounded if you are in a crime. So if I show up to a bank robbery, the first thing I'm gonna do, I don't know if I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna do it, but
Yeah, I mean, you don't got to tell us the procedure, but
yeah. So
like,
basically, it's gonna be an impound or it's gonna be depot. We pull you over
yeah.
for infraction, and most likely it's gonna be a depot where we charge a certain amount. So yeah, no license plates and motorcycles. We're gonna overlook that because there's something we can do about it. Our hands are not gonna go. Any questions? It's gonna be like
They're not going by the 3D model anymore. Basically, if you're if you're just if you're just doing your thing and you're not breaking any laws, you're stopping that. Let me go ahead and just address that now too. When you're going through the city, if there's speed limits, it's posted in the Discord. Um, under I want to say city rules, something rules. But the speed limits are posted in the Discord. If you are obeying those and you stop at red lights, you don't have to wait for it to turn green, but you treat red lights like a stop sign. Once it's clear, go through. You know, or once you've come to a complete stop, go through. If it's green, go for it. I'm not going to say pedal to the metal because there's still a speed limit. But what he's saying, if you're doing your thing, you're obeying the law, your vehicle's fine. But if they catch it anywhere near a crime scene, it has 100% a right for them to either impound it or depot. What they're saying is they're going to depot it and make you go to the depot, which is on the map, as a hook. And it says depot lot under 9148. You go there, you pay a fine, and the vehicle is automatically given to you from there.
and that being said, now Mr. Bruin, as the attorney, I'm gonna check with you on this, but if we find a car sitting on the side of the road and the windows are all tinted all the way around, we cannot see in or out, we're gonna walk up to the vehicle if it's on the sidewalk or if it's a suspicious whatever suspicious to us. We're gonna walk up. We're gonna ask if anybody's in the vehicle. We're gonna ask it a couple times. If we don't hear anything, we're gonna check the vehicle. If it's an abandoned, it's gonna go to the depot at a lower rate because I know you guys sometimes see your vehicles like left there. If we see it, it's gonna be I'll put it for like $1 at the depot, right? Because shit happens in a server, you get DC'd, your car's just sitting there. Just to keep it from anybody else stealing it, wrecking it.
I would say only if it's illegally parked.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Park
All right.
sidewalk, not like in a parking lot. Right?
Perfect. All right, that's what I was gonna say. If you park it in a parking lot or like a legit parking spot, I wouldn't touch it.
Yeah, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, if you see a car sitting near a wall and it's competing sidewalk or illegally parked, it's gonna go to the depot. We're gonna put it in for a low price. That way, because it's not your fault that you see. We get it, we understand it, but we do have to keep. We want to keep your car from getting stolen by somebody else. But oh, there's a free car. Oh, then it's your personal car, and it costs money to fix it. So we're gonna depot it. You. It's not that we're being dickheads about it. We're protecting you. I do have a car. It's a Coca-Cola car.
Coca-Cola car.
Yeah, there was a Coca-Cola car. It's in the depot. So whoever owns it is over there that you can go get it if it's yours. That was a couple days ago. In game, it would be like a month ago. But so any questions on that? Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah. They got a job to do, exactly.
And
Yesterday was fun.
yeah, and with that being said, if you guys need help, if you guys are like out like this morning, we had somebody come in and he was trying to figure out how to do stuff. We are gonna help you. We're gonna drive you. We have no problems driving you to point A. We'll be your Uber if you needed assistance. Um, so yeah, and you don't have to pay us. We're public servant, so we're gonna help you in any way we can, right? So Yeah, we're gonna help you. If you're broke down or if your car runs out of gas, we'll save you a gas can. We'll give you 10 tow trucks as far as bringing you gas. We can help you do that. So you can squawk us, hey, I'm out here mining and my car disappeared. Can you come get me? We will come, fly in, we'll pick you up. We're here for you guys. But we're also going to police the server. That's what our job is to do. We were brought in to do it, and we're going to do it for real.
And people say bacon's bad for your health.
I actually I really like that idea, to be honest with you. I would like to actually, you guys do need a non-lethal way to protect yourselves. I would well, you guys are 100% legally allowed to carry pistols on you. Like but that's also up to your chief of EMS. But yeah.
If you use a taser while you're on an EMS call and somebody's harassing you, tase them. They're only going to be tased for a few minutes. The taser has a 5-second reload, so you're going to be helping somebody, tasing somebody. You're going to want to call for backup. That's us. And so if you use a taser, there's gonna be a little, hey, why did you have to use it? You don't have to make a full report on it, but just like, hey, why did you use a taser? You call for backup. Is there a panic button? Like if that's a good question from EMS. If they're in an incident, anytime you go on an incident, there needs to be a panic button.
Well, I mean, you got the radio. Y'all need to coordinate your radio channels.
Yeah, definitely. Y'all should work together on the radio aspect.
So
yeah,
y'all. That brings it up. So the radio, the frequencies, we pick our own frequencies, and we're all on the same frequency. And we're going to be on different channels, and we're all going to be on the same channel as police officers and if EMS is online, because we don't want the criminals who have radios to be on our frequency and listening in.
Well, and I was going to say, why don't we just channel 9 is reserved for EMS and police only. Criminals, you don't go on there.
Yeah, they should pick out their own channel on their own time.
But yeah, I mean, y'all pick it out. But basically, like, I would almost go ahead and say, as a server rule, that we should just say that, criminals don't go on police channels don't listen to criminals.
Well, that's good if you say it, but these are criminals. They're not supposed to go by the rules. So,
well, no, but I mean, if you said it as a server rule outside of the RP situation, like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but there's also a lot of things in real life that you could do that, for RP sakes and how the game works, we go ahead and say as a rule you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So
real quick,
I mean, Smokey made a good point. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Les.
I would say that yes, we shouldn't be on the police radios or scanners, and vice versa.
Yeah.
That is as a general rule. If there's something, a role-played storyline where something gets breached on either side, that could create for story, and also changing those channels if need be. I would say that yes, no metagaming, because that would be pretty fucking meta. But if you, for example, get blackmail on a police officer, or a police officer gets a member of a gang or a club or whatever the hell, and gets information on them to get them to turn rat, that would be a completely different thing. I'd say that the metagaming aspect is the ones that we need to avoid, whereas if there's a roleplay reason why somebody got access to a radio,
yep,
would be more acceptable.
I actually 100% agree with that. If there is on the police side, if there's an evidence trail that leads you to an undercover op to break up a gang, bro, play that out. That is the exact reason why we haven't made these kinds of rules, because we want those kinds of RP situations. To be specific, I kind of set the bar last night. I seriously want situations like that to happen. If one of your gang members got arrested, I want that whole entire gang not only to have a legal side to pursue. That was Bruin over there, our lawyer, going in, probably gonna end up being district attorney. But what I'm saying is, I set the bar last night with kind of how we want the RP, but the limits to what we will let it go. I didn't fire the tank, I brought it out. We're giving the police officers means to fight a tank, because criminals, you can go steal one and use it. If you're smart enough. So, guess what? I fixed the gas tanks, remember that, police officers. So, but, we're giving you guys the teeth to fight back now. Last night I set the bar with how far we're going to let the RP situations go, but we do want this to be, and sometimes get to be, a full fucking mafia movie like we made it last night.
Oh,
So,
dude.
Alright? Everybody had fun. We're now going to balance the odds so that everybody can have fun like we did last night, and it can also go both ways in the different situations.
I would say that you know,
Search warrants will be granted 100%, and they are monitored by staff and everything like that, and we will RP those out. We're working on getting a whole courthouse in here so we literally can. Like I said, we have maybe our district attorney sitting on the couch over there. We're going to go ahead and get a judge in here. They will be getting search warrants, and they will have the proper paperwork.
need a defense attorney. I know a guy.
I want Bruin. Like,
Bruin is fucking awesome. Like, he's literally already notorious from last night. It was amazing.
oh yeah, I was going there. So are you gonna announce what we're getting, or is that like gonna be?
Hey, you guys, I've already said it, but I'll say it again. They're getting the Annihilator chopper. It has 4 miniguns on it, and then they're getting the tank, and that is what we are dubbing the National Guard. Chief of Police's only, so the top rank, will be able to pull them out. Everybody will be able to drive them. So, cops, if you leave a tank or an Annihilator chopper unattended and a criminal steals it, guess what? Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. Okay.
Access or get granted from the mayor or something before they move.
No. Again, it is being dubbed calling in the National Guard. You only call in the National Guard when it is deemed worthy. You go before a judge, just like a search warrant. Yeah, 100%. Yep. And that's exactly how it's played. The governor doesn't wait to call in National Guard and set a curfew in order to protect the state. He does it, files a report, it gets interviewed and investigated later. Same kind of difference. If they feel they need to, that's why it's only up to Chief of Police to call it in. So, as soon as this meeting's over, everything we discuss right now is stuff that has already been brought in. That's why I love that it comes in right after server restart, is because all the changes we just discussed are implemented right now. As soon as we adjourn, everything we discussed is law.
Perfect. So our two
I want to say, Jay, you could correct me on this, but I want to say there's 3 to 4 of y'all. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll say this. I have my wife. She is basically being, she has a character in here, but we're, we got 2 kids. We can't both be on games at the same time. But either way, she's basically being a marketer for it. She is all over Facebook. Smoke even ran into one of her posts a couple of times. But she is actively going in there and posting for y'all on the EMS side. So if you have something that you would like her to post, like if you look in, refer a friend, Smoke made up a beautiful, Bruin, I'm still going to talk to you about our logo. Smoke has made up a beautiful mock-up of a basically it's just a straight picture. Has what our server's kind of all about, some highlights, and the necessary information like our Discord link in order to get into the city. So if you have something... Yeah. But the link inside refer a friend, that is what you use. Nobody else can make an invite. That is a permanent link. It will not change, and it takes them to the correct space to get into the city fastest. I've already gone through and kind of slimmed up our application process. There's not 30 questions like somebody made from the start of this. He is no longer here, by the way. That is why I went ahead and changed all that. But yeah, it is a very slimmed process compared to most cities. All right, because we want you to get in here and play. That's why you're here. We want you to play a game, have fun. That's what the city's all about. With that said, RP is why we're all here, though.
And if you got anybody who wants to be a police officer, you have to. There's a couple things where you got to give us at least 90% of your time. 'Cause we need you all the time in here. There's a lot of bad guys. If you're gonna be a bad guy, be a bad guy. If you're gonna be a cop, be a cop. Um, yeah,
Yeah, and trust me, these criminals are going to keep you busy.
They're gonna keep you guys busy. We need you. You know, I'm gonna say 95% of the time. If you are gonna be gone for a certain amount of time in real life, please let us know. We don't think you just kind of quit, left the server. Let us know what's up. If there's any issues, let the boss know here. He's the server. Let him know. He'll let me know. Um, Genghis, you have anything to add to that?
Yeah. Yep. So, and then with that being said, the last thing I'll go ahead and say with that whole side for the criminals, the max time that you're going to spend over there in the jail cell, in the prison, the max sentencing, and it's posted in the Discord in a whole entire text because that's how big it is for all the sentencing. The max time, and this is if you murder somebody, it'll be 30 minutes. Now, that may sound long, but let me tell you, I turned a 10-minute sentencing last night into 4 because while you're there, it assigns you a job. If you do that job and you keep repeatedly doing it, you can actually earn time off of your sentencing. So you could still turn a 30-minute into a 20, into a 10, how much ever you want. You can also go ahead and go over there and go to the gym. I was working on stats for a good 2 minutes, and then I decided to go do my job. Exactly. Go work on your gym. You want to know what's funny? The gym's free over in the prison. I'm about to go get arrested and sentenced to jail just so I could go get a free gym pass.
Oh, and by the way, the gym card is only good for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not good for lifetime. It is a 30-minute.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yo. Go ahead, B. Yeah, go ahead, B.
we're not going to go into your car. If we do, it's a glitch, but we're purposely not. We don't have the right to hit the F button and open your car and search. That is an illegal search, and anything that's in that car will be an illegal search procedure. We have to ask you for permission to search your car. That's in real life, and that's going to be here in the game. Genius, you agree to that?
Yeah.
So we're not gonna. If you're in the car, if you have tinted windows and you are not responsive and you're illegally parked, if we can't see into the windows, we're going to ask you several times, is there anybody in the vehicle? Please respond because it's just going to make it easier instead of us saying, okay, we're going to impound this car. Then you hear that, and it's like, then you get pissed off and you're mad, and it just makes not a fun game.
Yeah, because they can just pop you out of the vehicle
Yeah,
when they impound it.
yeah,
But again, here's the thing. It's only if it's illegally parked, because that's their probable cause in order to go up to the vehicle. If it's in a parking space... But if you're on a, like, it's got to be an actual parking lot, parking space. If you're on the sidewalk, that's not, like, you... Okay, well... Yeah, you know, this shit happens sometimes, but that's, you know, these town hall meetings. Obviously, we're hammering that out. We've hammered it out. Just make sure you're not illegally parked.
Good. Good to remember.
Yeah, RP it out in game. 100%. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Remember, if that curb is painted red, that's the illegally parked.
Yep. I. Yeah. Yeah. It just shit happens. Yeah. You know, moving forward, we all know, like, make sure.
After today, this is why we have these meetings.
If it's on the side of the road, there's either lines or a meter. That's what you look for. Other than that, if you don't see it, park your car.
Yeah, we're not going to check meters. I mean, the meters don't work.
Yeah, that, you know.
They don't work, but that's pretty much it on the police side. And as far as if you have an issue, a complaint, you can come to the police department and we'll talk about it.
File a report.
If it doesn't get anywhere, you can talk to Nick.
Yep.
Talk to him. He will. The only two people that should be scolding us are going to be Nick and Smoke.
Yeah.
The only two admins that should be scolding us in a way that we were actually being something bad. It automatically. Oh, is there one?
There is T/911.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
I think there's even a way through the iPhone also, but for sure, 100% in your Android phone, which is M by default, you can go to services and it has the cops listed. Now, I'm testing it right now, calling 911 on the iPhone. The person you are calling is unavailable. Okay, so it doesn't work like that on the iPhone. Always use your Android phone for both crypto and 911. If you can't figure it out on there, T/911, and it guides you through.
like it.
Well, and with that said, they will actually be able to go live with the iPhone. And you'll be able to watch from wherever you're at. But I'm 100% about that. That sounds like such a great idea. For the gyms, I would say, oh, shit. I would say we need to come up with a fee that you pay in game to have it installed. Because, I mean, essentially, that would be kind of what you do in real life, too. So, I mean, it happens kind of overnight in the background, but basically you would just kind of pay into the gym society, you know? Because the gym is an actual, like, running the gym is an actual job. You could be a personal trainer that helps people do their shit, and all that kinds of stuff. But nobody's, you know, stepped up to it. So that's why we have it available also offline. For arcade, like, the arcade is that we've looked into. Pool tables are automatically. If the pool table is the correct, like, object and there's pool cues nearby, you can actively play pool no matter, as long as the table is correct. Darts should be the same way. I'm looking into why they're not working. But like I said, the gym would have to be set up. I have to do that in the background. And then for... Sorry, what was the other one? Oh, yeah. The arcade is set up to be... You have to have, like... It's almost like the gym, where you have to have a membership, but you buy it actually at the arcade, and it's timed. So that would be the problem with those. We'd have to set up, like, a clerk in everybody's house that has one. So we really just have that in a really notable location that everybody can kind of just go to, and you get an hour. You know, you get a full hour to go play any arcade game that is available inside the city, and it's all in one location. And that's that way just because I don't have access to the rest of the arcade script. It's an escrowed item. I'm going to open the floor open to anybody who wants to speak. I will be off mic in my head for just 5 minutes. I will be right back.
I like it. No, I like it. I like it. So, a question for Smoke. That was my next thing. So how do you, is that something made by one of you guys? Makes it, or
That's a purchased item, but you guys... I'm back. It's a purchased item. All restaurants, player owned, have top shelf items. There are 3 of them in each shop. They do the same thing. The top shelf items give you armor and basically take care of your food and water all in one go. Now, cops, y'all have body armor which is unavailable to regular peds, that give you 100% shield in your armory.
So we're not allowed to drink that shit?
Oh, no. You go right ahead. You go right ahead if you want to go ahead. That, because like I said, that takes care of both of your core. All your core is all in one. But I'm just saying, it only gives you 75% armor, whereas your body armor in your armory, which is free, gives you 100%.
We'll gladly sell it to you guys either way.
But yeah, I mean they don't discriminate.
Okay.
No, we don't
Understood.
care.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering how that works, so that's good. So our body armor is sufficient.
Correct. Now I will tell you this: whether it's food or an alcohol or a liquid drink, food or drink, no matter what, if it's top shelf, it's an alcoholic item. It will make you temporarily intoxicated.
So in case we're at a shootout, and you guys are getting shot at, and they're trying to figure out why, hey, they're not going down. It's because of that is the reason why
They're repeatedly drinking
they're wearing liquid body armor.
the exact liquid courage. Yeah, like it's not.
Do
It may.
you guys want to try one? So that way y'all can see what we see whenever we use it. I got a few in hand.
How long does it
Bright as
last?
fuck.
Like 30 to 60 seconds, 90 seconds at most.
Give it
Yeah,
to me, guys.
no, y'all should definitely try it. All of y'all. Seriously. It won't last forever, but all of y'all should try it just so you know what we look at. While it gives us an advantage, and this is kind of the way I set up every single system in this server, is while you're getting a bonus, there is some sort of con.
Oh shit.
You know? Yeah, exactly. Oh shit. So you try and aim like that. You know? You try and kill a bunch of people. Like, you ain't no sniper when you're in that kind of...
You guys understand it.
Oh my god.
Si, senor.
It's definitely still a lot of fun to have, and if you guys come by the bar and roleplay it, you can still buy it. None of the situations a body armor one. This might be just for a night you guys are off, or having fun. We encourage everyone to buy. So long as you don't start shit, we don't start shit. That's the rate of loss.
Agreed. Oh, so it doesn't last very long.
Hang on 1 second. Hang on, Rum. I'm gonna open it up to you. 1 second. Yeah. So, it doesn't last long. It also doesn't give you a full core, but, it takes care of you in a pinch.
Okay, so where's Skippy? Skippy, you in here? That explains what happened the other night, right? So, it's the night. Okay, cool. In the comments.
Rum. What's up? What'd you have? What'd you got? Oh yeah. Yeah. No, man, go take care of your thing. Like, real life comes first, for sure. We're pretty much probably just finishing up too, and we're gonna go probably into this event coming up soon. So, like, you're not missing much. Yeah, 100% skydive always, and then we start at the pier because our goal is to make it to the tanks. Yeah, no, you're good, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yep. Holler at us in Discord, man. We'll probably be started in whatever group event we decided to do. We're always in a big group, man. So, come practice makes perfect. But it's all about just fun with a group, Alright. Sounds good, man. Take care of your mom. Hope she's okay. Later, bud. So, we discussed a lot. I know. This is kind of how town hall meetings go, but, it also helps everybody, kind of come together as a whole community, because it's really what we're building here. And I want everybody to know my door is always open. I will 100% hear you out, try to understand where you're coming from, put myself in your shoes, and then figure out a way to make it better. With that being said, fuck clothing. I'm never, ever, ever talking about that shit ever again. We have a shitload of clothing. Go find it. Yeah, nah, I love it. Setting up the job, what I'd actually like you to do is go ahead and pop open a ticket and then just put in that news job, and we'll go ahead and take it from there and there, because I'll have to build that. It won't take long. Yeah. Just post it in there, just to remind me, and basically that puts it on my list.
To add that to that idea, you can probably use the invader office.
I think that's the arcade, but you can multi-use it. It does have a broadcasting station in there. Yep. Yeah. Like I said, we'll probably put it as a multi location, so you could do it in both areas. Um, but yeah, like I said, post in that. Yeah, and like I said, we'll discuss that in there. But I've got definitely some ideas to make you guys like it perks for going in there. Basically, like your phone won't die, but if you're out in the city, just randomly broadcasted, you know, we're gonna.
Also, can they get the police like with the active reports that come up? Like if they're gonna want to go to scenes that are like
They would have to come and interview you guys. Yep. And like I was saying, they can use apps on the iPhone to actually broadcast it live to everybody who has that account in the server. So it can be realistically RP'd. And I am, like I said, we're going to discuss it, but I already have ideas to build the systems where you guys can charge your phones on the go with your job. You can go ahead and have certain locations that automatically keep you guys fully charged, so you can constantly 100% broadcast 24/7, all this kinds of stuff. So, and with that said, guys, I'm a scripter. I built a lot of these systems with just reference from what was already here, some of them with just straight up brute force. If you have an idea for a job, come to me. With that said, there are some stuff that costs some money because it takes a lot of time, dedication, and work to do this, and I can't do it for free. I will do it stripper. Actually, that's my night job. You'll see me stripping inside here all the time. I don't discriminate if you got money. $100 is $100. You know what I'm saying? For you, it just might be free. Keep rolling that tongue like that. Makes me shiver. Talented tongue. Tying that cherry. Oh god, that's amazing. Alright. So, anybody got anything else before we conjure or wrap up the meeting?
I was actually
Popo first.
I was looking through the scams and I saw that there's a command for payslip.
Yes.
How about that?
It would need to be once again brought before an attorney and a judge, and there would be a paper trail. The paper trail may be in Discord, but there is logs essentially. But it's an RP'd situation now, and it only calls if the crime is, obviously called for.
If you want to give one the smoke.
Well, y'all have already said he's got a clean. Yeah. Well, I don't. Do you?
You have one on? Oh, let's take it. I think I put it on you like when I first came on. How do you take it off?
Oh god. Yeah, I want to say you might even have to do the command again, and it kind of toggles it, or there's a remove command for it.
Okay, you're. You want to bag on?
I want to say there was a way to check where they are.
I don't know about that, but yeah, nice.
Yeah, we'll do that, at another time. We'll go through all that kind of stuff. That's part of the training I want, like I said, those guys will come in and kind of hammer all that stuff out and train you guys up on how to use it. And then if, you guys are fully staffed, they can 86 those characters and move on. They want to be criminals anyway, so.
Yeah, if you guys want my number, I'll be over here. We'll exchange phone numbers so we have.
Alright, so one last time before we actually adjourn. Anybody got anything they want? Like, open forum, people.
Two more things. If I can find a script where I can help you like bring in like Need for Speed cars for us to keep up with the criminals.
We have 3,800 vehicles, and there's over 600 of them are EMS.
Okay.
Not just EMS, but like emergency service vehicles. So I'm going to get with all of the police. It probably won't be today, but I will get with you guys and start giving you guys vehicles, kind of their stats, rough stats on them, and basically you guys can tell me which ones you want to swap out. The problem is if I gave you access to every single one of our vehicles, you'd spend more time trying to figure out which you want out of that garage than you would chasing people. So what you got now is what we kind of like real quick ran through as somebody was testing it out for us and while we were building. So if you guys, as the actual police force, want anything, including your guns, I have a full list of guns that I'm going to have you guys go through that I am going to give you. Snipers, I'm trying to work on, just so criminals know too, they will get snipers, they will get gas rounds, they will get a tank and an annihilator helicopter. That is just off of the top of my list.
Perfect.
Actually, like what you did with the hospital though, the way you drive in the garage and park your car, can you do that with our police station over time?
What you mean? Because you guys have a garage too.
Like I saw that it was like a huge garage on Penny at the new hospital that you drive in the garage door.
Oh, so yeah, that's not an so it is a hospital building. It serves as just the pharmacy at the moment. What that will end up being is a multi-heist building, for all of you. Both criminal and police and EMS sides. You guys will be able to go in there and do random jobs if you're bored. For the criminals, it'll be more of an active heist that y'all will want to respond to. But I understand what you're saying, and unfortunately, those are all based on the MLOs themselves, which are the modded houses that we bring in of the interior building. You know what I'm saying? So you guys have parking spaces, you have some garages, but there are some things like with people's houses. You get a pocket house to kind of fill in the blanks. Unfortunately, games have limitations. Genghis, it looks like you guys got your hands up. It sounds like it smells like you've been working hard. Is really what it is. Mr. Les.
Your booze reaction.
That right there is a violation. Are they all?
The current one. All right. Well, you guys are the Lost are in a few different areas. So, but I mean, you always have those areas still. You know what I'm saying? Like the NPCs will still be there. So, like, honestly, what any gang should be doing, even if they are not hosted inside the NPCs area, use that to your advantage. Go in there when you're being chased by another criminal or a rival gang or the police, because they will protect your ass.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, they will. coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, like Grove Street. We don't go down Grove Street.
Exactly.
That's
So,
lucky, by the way, because I accidentally put a anklet on you.
That's Skippy.
that's internal fighting. That's something for IA.
Your booze reaction is pretty realistic to Greek ouzo,
Sweet.
except it lasts a lot longer.
I'll bet it lasts a lot longer in real life.
All right. Well, if that's all you got, we are going to adjourn and go to the police department and talk about the precinct.
All right. With that said, real quick before everybody kind of leaves, if and nobody else has anything else, speak up or forever hold your peace.
I don't have one.
All right. So, he just put it back on there. Yeah. All right. So, Night of the Living Hell. I kind of brought up what it was before. What it is every NPC starts attacking players. That's what we'd like to open it up, but it is again a pay per kill event. You get kills, you get paid. Stay alive in order to max out your profits.
Yeah, I'd like to do that on my other character, but not on this one.
All right. Well, that's kind of what we're gonna do. I'll give everybody. It's 5 to the hour now. We'll go ahead and wait until quarter after. So everybody's got 20 minutes. Where we're gonna start it is at Sandy Airfield. Come there when you're ready. And like I said, it's gonna be a server-wide event. If you do not want to participate, find an indoor job.
Where is this? Wait.
No,
Where is
no ass out the street.
Exactly.
Sandy Air? Oh, the air. Oh, over here at the.
It has it's the parachute, the skydiving XP on the map.
Okay, all right, we'll be there. But you guys want to do it as? You can do it on any.
You could do it on any character.
I don't want to do it on this character because I need.
Yeah, I don't suggest doing it on your cops. If it's the only character you have, that's cool, that's fine, it'll still work. But
You guys want to do it?
But yeah, if not, I'm very sorry. It is only a server-wide event, so unfortunately, like I said, find an indoor job if you don't want to participate.
If you guys don't want to do it, we can be in the police department just holding it down.
Oh, come on, piggies, come out and play.
Come out and play.
Everything is provided. I'm sorry. Yeah.
What we had talked about in game, I just didn't feel like necessarily bringing it up in game. I figured I could just Discord it to you.
No, what's up?
That same amount.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah, that was a y'all thing. Go ahead. So.
Yo. You playing Call of Duty? Trying to slide kick?
Yeah, for reals, I like it. All right, I'm gonna stop the recording. That was, oh my god, guys, that was so awesome. I don't know, that was just a town hall, but that was fucking fun.